What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a different car to work on. Today is November 28th, guys, so Merry Thanksgiving to all of you, and I hope you guys enjoyed a juicy turkey with your family. And if you guys are having Friendsgiving, I hope you guys enjoy that and have a great one. We're gonna have ours on Saturday. We're gonna be building 2 short blocks and we're gonna be having a lot more food. But by the time you guys see this video, it's probably way past Thanksgiving already. But today I missed the Turkey Day runs, but you know, I'm grinding. I gotta stay busy here, and today we're building an exhaust system. If you guys are out here where I'm from, you guys may have heard of R&R, and R&R is my buddy Rigo, and this is his car. He's been gone for a long time, but he's kind of had this car sitting around as far as I know. And if you guys know, you guys know. It was raining a little bit earlier. It's kind of slowed down now, but it's still really cold. And today I'm gonna have the car fully jacked up, try to knock this out before the rain comes, because the rain drains down and then it goes here and pretty much puddles up the whole driveway. And I'm gonna be crawling underneath the car a lot to fit up the exhaust system, resonator, and the muffler itself. Alright guys, so I'm probably gonna have to go a little higher, but there's no exhaust system currently on the car other than the box in the back, and doesn't seem to be a complicated task other than having to mop my hair on the floor. So what we're going to be using as far as material goes to make this exhaust system, right here we have a K-Teller pre-bent mandrel 3-inch kit for the EK, and they offer this for a lot of different chassis as well. I have it on my CRX, or not the one on the CRX now, but I have the same kit with the same muffler in the backyard when this car was front wheel drive with the full 3-inch exhaust system. And another like alternative to the K-Teller, because these are OGs, there is True Bends, which offer somewhat of the same kit, and Speed Factory as well too. Now the rest of the accessories that we're going to be adding on to the piping kit, we're going to do V-bands instead of your typical 2-bolt, 3-bolt flanges. This just makes it a lot easier to put on and remove. And then the PLM header is 2.5, so we got to transition to 3. And then we have a Vibrant flex pipe, and then we also have the Vibrant stainless steel resonator, which is a bottleneck style. I do have the ultra quiet version on this car, the wagon. And then we have the Vibrant Street Power exhaust. Now this is probably one of the best one that I think is on the market. I have this on the wagon, I have it on the CRX, I have it on the 3-inch in the backyard. Tyga has this, my EF sedan has this, and I just think it's really stealth. So right now, before I get to measuring, I'm trying to figure out if I want to do like off the header 2.5 to 3, and then 3 straight into the flex before the V-band, or should I do the flex after the V-band and then this is connected to the resonator. Now typically I see the flex always either on the header or the downpipe, not on the full exhaust system. And I haven't seen anything on Google with the flex on the exhaust system. So once I figure that out, guys, we'll get down to test fitting everything. First, I gotta make sure I know where the tip on the stock one sits at, right? So that way when I line up the new one, it doesn't look all JDM and crooked, you feel me? So I'm just gonna put it like that. Somewhere there. Alright, let's crawl under the car. Well, okay, I fit down here, and we have a lot of room, so shouldn't be too bad. But Definitely got to cut off this right here and throw the transition on, so that way we can make this 2.5 to 3. And I think because of how long the header is already, like I said, if you guys know, you know, right? I'm probably gonna put the flex on the exhaust system itself. Now the funny thing is, the exhaust kit is like meant to be over here, because you know, typically that's where like B and D and H and all the other series engines header stops about there. So I'm gonna have to cut the tubing kit, but no big deal. I might even be able to cut it in here. Well, I still got to take it off and weld it. So yeah. Alright, so this is a PLM rep, or it may just be a PLM, I'm not sure, but this is pretty straight. So I'm gonna knock this one out first, just so I could get this bolted back into the car. Pretty much gonna cut it like maybe midway here, just in case I use this for something else. It has like it has an inch to weld off of. So cut it here, prep the material. We're gonna do the 2.5 to 3 inch, right about there, and then we're gonna put that to the V-band, and we're just gonna weld that on right away. Just want to make sure I cut this straight. Probably gonna do it at about 1.5 inches, right? 1.5 inches, and then go down here. Let's see, about 1.5 inches. That should be fun. I am trying to save it for one of those Harbor Freight bandsaws, because it'll make my life so much more easier. But right now, I'm gonna use the grinder. I just noticed that this summer gun is oval, and I'm gonna have to do some massaging on the vise to get that gap to be closed. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a gap on both ends because this is circular, this is oval. No big deal. Squeeze it a little bit, then we're gonna tack this in. I'm not gonna fully weld it yet. I'm gonna throw it back into the car and ensure that this is pointing straight and not like to the frame or to the floor. And then if it looks good, we'll weld it all around. Looks good. Looks good. This tri-Y is like really tucked up into the tunnel. That's cool. So I got the header on. I can't tell because that's a cone transition, but it looks pretty straight. So obviously this guy is gonna be like, you know, rotated to the other end so it's not pointing at the floor. But yeah, there's a lot of room to work with. So I got one of my jack stands right here. I have the resonator, which is gonna go after the flex, and he was thinking about going turbo later down the road. So like, stay still. So like I decided, you know what, I'm just putting a flex on the back side of the V-band. Just so that there's, you know, a flex already on the exhaust system instead of having to buy material again to do it again on the downpipe. So that's gonna be about there. I mean, yeah, somewhere there. And this guy's way too damn far.
Operation Black Friday ends Monday. Toyota, let's go places. Cashback and bonus cash are available for TMNA. Must be
Holiday parties and more. Shop early for the best selection. Get there before the second order. Take the lucky arrival right now. Let the
Man, super tucked. So the resonator is on and the flex tacked onto the V-band. Now I can do the back half. I believe this is the one we have to cut because it is super long, and then it goes onto this guy right here. So I think I'm running out of jack stands. Well, I got 2 more. Let me tell you guys, this thing is a puzzle. Oh, too dark. Let me tell you guys, this thing is a puzzle. From the resonator to the like the S pipe, mid pipe, it's 21 1/4. And because I like to keep this in the center between the resonator and the mid pipe, I'm gonna mark out 21 1/4 somewhere here, but I'm actually going to do 21 1/2 just in case. And I have room to move that pipe forward or backward if I had to.
Compared to courts, you're nobody.
You made the spread?
Huh?
You made the spread?
Oh damn, I ate way too much, guys. Okay, so yeah, we have this pipe right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. That pipe is pointing straight out and lined up with this tape where the tip is going to be, so that's good. I'll take you guys here to the front real quick. You can see the piping is not as low, and it's like symmetrical with the floorboard all the way here. I got the V-bands tacked into place, and I made sure that it's not touching the shield, as well as the control arm and the sway bar back there. Before I start welding everything, I do want to finish putting the box on. I got to trim this a lot, about maybe here or so, because the box is pretty long. So yeah, cut that, fix it in place. I don't have any more jack stands, but probably gonna find something to hold the box up, cut, tack, and then once I have everything in place, I'll pull it all apart and weld everything. So damn, I'm so stuffed. So I'm running into a little dilemma right now. The muffler is super long, and given that it's 3 inches, I'm having interference with the sway bar. You guys can see it right there. And I can make it work if I took off the sway bar, and Rigo said to remove it if I have to. And the other way to make this work is to super angle the muffler like way up like this, right? But I don't want to do that because from a distance you can see the muffler is like pointing to the floor, and I dislike that a lot. So I'm trying to find a solution for this guy right here.
best music.
guys, so we are finally done with the exhaust system for the EK with the K swap, and it's really deep, but given that it's full 3-inch, it's given, you know what I mean? I have a full 3-inch on my wagon when it was all motor as well. It sounded a little bit lighter than this one, but I have the ultra quiet resonator. I'm not sure if that plays a bigger role than the bottleneck, but at the end of the day, he can finally drive his car around not open header. That pretty much wraps it up for this video, guys. It's been 2 days in the making. Had to do some errands yesterday, came back late, and I was welding the exhaust up about 11:30, and then I took off with the squad to Black Friday to get in line at midnight, and then I finished the rest of the welds today and then reinstalled back into the car. Now I'm about to take it for a drive. I'm not going to leave you guys hanging without a sound test. What I like is that I can kick the exhaust and it's not hitting anything, so hopefully under heavy acceleration and like pulls and stuff like that, there's not going to be no crazy rattling. So that's a plus for me, given that I've done this mopping my hair on the floor right here. But regardless of the fact, we got it done, guys, and I hope my buddy's excited. He's gonna be picking up the car tonight, but I gotta prep stuff for tomorrow. We're gonna be rebuilding my engine right there with my cousin's short block at his place for Friendsgiving. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you guys are interested in seeing me and my cousin learn how to rebuild our own motors finally, be sure to hit the subscribe button. It's coming really soon. But with that being said, guys, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. So the materials we're going to use today to make this